They say children have a way of speaking the truth, unfiltered, raw, and often brutally honest. But when Prince Louis, the youngest son of Prince William and Kate Middleton, shared his thoughts about Queen Camilla, it left the entire royal family, and the world, stunned. His words, reportedly spoken during a private family gathering, revealed more about the dynamics of the modern monarchy than years of speculation ever could. What exactly did Louis say? And why is everyone, from royal insiders to the British public, talking about it? Stay tuned, because this revelation might just change the way we view the future of the royal family. The youngest voice in the royal family, Prince Louis, now 5 years old, is known for his cheeky personality and memorable public appearances. From stealing the show at last year's Trooping the Color to his hilarious reactions during the Platinum Jubilee, Louis has become a favorite among royal watchers. But behind the smiles and playful antics lies a young boy growing up in one of the most scrutinized families in the world. Louis is part of a new generation of royals, one that will inherit a very different monarchy from the one his grandparents knew. As the youngest child of the Prince and Princess of Wales, Louis is somewhat removed from the direct line of succession, but that doesn't mean his voice carries any less weight. In fact, his recent remark about Queen Camilla has proven that even the youngest members of the royal family can shake things up. The setting: a family gathering. It all reportedly happened during a private family gathering at Sandringham over the holidays. The royals were enjoying a rare moment of relaxation, away from the cameras and public scrutiny. It was a time for laughter, stories, and candid conversations. But as is often the case with children, Louis' curiosity and blunt honesty took center stage. Sources close to the family revealed that the conversation turned to the topic of Queen Camilla, King Charles's wife, who officially took on the title after the late Queen Elizabeth's passing. While the adults were discussing Camilla's growing role within the monarchy, young Louis reportedly interrupted with a question that silenced the room. The question that shocked everyone, according to insiders. Louis innocently asked, "If she's queen, what does that make Granny Diana?" The room fell silent as his words hung in the air. It was a simple, childlike question, but one that touched on one of the most sensitive and enduring issues within the royal family: the legacy of Princess Diana. For years, comparisons between Diana and Camilla have been unavoidable. Diana's tragic death, her humanitarian legacy, and her tumultuous marriage to King Charles have all shaped public perception of the royal family. Camilla's journey from being a controversial figure to becoming queen has been fraught with challenges. And while much of the public has grown to accept her, the shadow of Diana looms large. Louis' question, though innocent, brought this complex history to the forefront in a way no adult ever could. It wasn't just a question about titles. It was a reflection of how the next generation views the monarchy's past and future. How did the family react? The reaction within the room was reportedly a mix of shock and reflection. Prince William, ever the composed father, was said to have paused before responding. Insiders claim he gently explained to Louis that while Diana was his granny, she wasn't alive to hold a title in the same way Queen Camilla does. William's answer was measured, but those present couldn't ignore the deeper implications of Louis' question. Kate Middleton, known for her nurturing approach with her children, reportedly steered the conversation towards celebrating both women's legacies. She emphasized Diana's love for her family and Camilla's dedication to supporting King Charles. It was a diplomatic move, but one that highlighted the balancing act the royals must perform when addressing their complicated history. Public reaction to Louis's remark: when news of Louis's comment leaked to the press, it quickly became a hot topic. Social media exploded with reactions, ranging from admiration for Louis's honesty to renewed debates about Diana's place in royal history. Many saw the young prince's question as a poignant reminder of Diana's enduring impact on the monarchy. Out of the mouths of babes, one Twitter user wrote, "Louis's question is what so many of us have been thinking for years." Another commented, "Even a 5-year-old can see the complexities of Camilla's role. The monarchy's PR team has their work cut out for them." But not all reactions were supportive. Critics questioned why such a private moment was leaked in the first place, suggesting it was a deliberate attempt to shape public perception of Camilla. Others argued that Louis's question was being overanalyzed, insisting that children often ask questions without fully understanding their implications. What does this mean for Camilla? Queen Camilla has worked tirelessly to redefine her public image over the years. Once vilified as the other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage, she has since become a steadfast supporter of the king and a dedicated advocate for numerous charities. But Louis's comment shows that the monarchy's history isn't easily forgotten, even by its youngest members. For Camilla, this moment serves as both a challenge and an opportunity. It's a reminder that her role as queen will always be viewed through the lens of Diana's legacy, but it's also a chance to continue proving her commitment to the royal family and the nation. The bigger picture, the monarchy's future. Louis's question also raises broader questions about how the royal family is preparing the next generation for their roles. With Prince George expected to one day become king, and Princess Charlotte likely to play a significant role, the way they view their family's history will shape the monarchy's future. The royal family has always been a symbol of continuity, but it's also a reflection of the society it serves. As younger royals like Louis grow up, they bring fresh perspectives that challenge traditional narratives. And while this can be uncomfortable, it's also essential for the monarchy's survival in a rapidly changing world. Final thoughts, Prince. Louis's innocent question about Queen Camilla and Princess Diana has sparked a conversation that goes far beyond the walls of Sandringham. It's a reminder that the royal family's past, present, and future are deeply interconnected, and that even the youngest members have a role to play in shaping its narrative. What does this moment mean for the monarchy? And how will the royal family address these lingering questions about Diana's legacy? One thing is certain. Prince Louis has once again proven that he's more than just the cheeky young prince we see at public events. His words have left everyone speechless and thinking. But here's the real question. Was Louis's comment a mere childlike observation? Or does it signal a deeper reckoning within the royal family? Could his innocent words ignite a broader conversation about the monarchy's past and its path forward? The answers might surprise you, but that's a story for another time.